Welcome to Communicating Voice. I'm here with a friend, a longtime friend, and co-worker. Yeah, I got it right that time. Miss Thornton, and she's here to honor her mom for Mother's Day. And from the things she told me, I'm sure her mom is one of the greatest. I'm not gonna say the greatest because my mother is the greatest.
My
let's
mother is the greatest.
let's challenge that.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
but seriously, she's here. She talked to me a lot about her mom, so I want to, I was intrigued to know more about her mom. I want to see what she really got to say about her mom, why her mom is not around right now. Let's see let's see what bad things she gonna say about mom. Let's get these ratings up.
And click
No,
subscribe.
no, this is not about ratings. This is not about ratings. This is just to express how we love our moms, and hopefully it'll rub off on others. They can listen to our stories, and then they can have that build that relationship with their mom, or they can have some relatable exchanges between us, and them and others in the world. How about that? All right, let's get right in. Mrs. Thornton.
Yeah.
We're not going to do an introduction because we already know you're Holly Berry's youngest sister. I got you. I got you. I got you. You're Holly Berry's younger sister.
There you go.
And your oldest brother is I can't think of anyone that's light skinned.
Too much. What?
I'm done. Okay. So we're gonna get right. Goodness. So we're gonna get right into it. First of all, obliged to your mom. She raised. Did I say that right? Yeah, I said that right. Did I say that right? Okay, we ain't worry about it. We'll edit it anyway.
Okay, there you go.
So based off what you told me about your mom, it's like your mom is like your best friend, very close. Y'all very close or whatever. So I just want to go more in depth with that. So if you could start with just like a brief introduction. When I say brief, I mean you can get 3 minutes or whatever you need to talk about your mom. So just give me like some history of your mom, her name. Well, you don't have to give a full name, just say mama. Don't say names. Just say.
Okay, my mother.
All right.
There we go. I'm here to honor my mom because I think she is the greatest mother in the world.
Okay.
Loving. She showed me integrity throughout her entire life. She spent a lot of quality time with me. Mm-hmm. I think she raised me right. She put a lot of work into it.
We shall soon find out.
and most importantly, my mother is my biggest fan.
Wow. I've never heard anyone say that. And it's crazy you said that because no one ever said biggest fan. And you're not even on sports, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yep. Whatever I was doing, she was rooting for me to be on top and to win.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. You got one of those moms. So
yep.
So in high school, you played sports or anything? Have you been a part of any sports? No sports?
No, I didn't like sports. I had to play, but no teams or anything like that.
Okay, so she was just really supportive throughout like life experiences.
Yes, anything that I wanted to try, she was there. She was rooting me on, whatever it was. So
that's big. That's big.
Always giving me encouragement when you feel a little down and not strong or confident in yourself.
Right.
She was always there she always had the right words.
Yeah, I was just listening to Boyz II Men song. I was just listening to that Boyz II Men song when he was saying something pertaining to that. When he was down, she was always there to lift him up. So that's your mom.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at here.
Yes, that's my mother.
And now, a lot of people don't feel like they have to be there for their mom every time they need them. Do you feel like you have to be there for your mom every time she needs you? I'm talking about from when you was in high school to now.
I didn't feel the need to have to be there. I
Uh-huh.
wanted to be there for her.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever she wanted, I wanted to be there
Right.
because she
Also,
was always there for me.
right. So you was a fan. You was a fan to her, and she was a fan to you. That's what's up.
Yes, yes. And it's so funny because my mother's from the South.
Uh-huh.
So she didn't have a good sense of direction. And she comes from a little small town and she come up here to Chicago.
Right.
Now, when I got my driver's license, she was here for years, but she
Mm-hmm.
knew how to drive to work and come back home in
Uh-huh.
just a little area. But
Okay.
when I got my driver's license, I was just her grand opening. I opened it up for her.
Right. Right.
I was
Right.
able to take her wherever she wanted to go.
Wow. And I'm sure she enjoyed it.
Yes,
That's
she
and,
did.
and look, based off what you had told me last year, whatever. That's why she like you driving around. Oh, let's go to the store and this and that every time y'all go out or whatever. So now we see things are
Mhm,
coming out now. See, so you spoiled your mom pretty much.
mhm.
So now I understand why when I ran to y'all at what was that Menards or whatever, y'all were together. Yeah. So she liked it.
Yes.
And every
Well,
time
I spoiled her because she spoiled me.
right. And every time you leave the house now, she want to go with you, right? I'm sure.
Yeah, there was a time when she's older now.
Uh-huh.
So there was a time when she always wanted to go, like, I'm going with you. Even I'm like, I'm just running
Yeah.
to the store, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was ready to go.
You her safe
Not
haven.
so much now,
Yeah.
but so now she's just older and she'd be like, I'm like, you ready to go? No, that's
Yeah. She
okay.
just want to chill now. Okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
wanted to chill. She earned her stripes. She can do whatever she wanted to do.
Yes, 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 yes. Blah,
Hmm.
blah, blah. You're right. So so childhood. What was like some of the strong attributes that your mom kind of showed you when you were a child? We're not gonna go into the adult years yet. Just when you were a child, junior high, high school. We could talk about that time.
I think my mother, I think every mother, when a kid is young, they're there for support because you always need your mom before you can go out and do anything. Or if you hurt, you run into your mom. So she was
Right,
always there for that, my
right,
security.
right,
But I think as I was getting older, like in grammar school, she talked to me and really opened up the door where there was a line of communication where I can feel open to talk to her or bring her anything. And
right.
she would discuss it with me, no matter what it was. And I think that was the best thing that she did because from that, my mother and I became best friends because I was able to go to her.
Yeah.
End of the day, if my friends was bothering me or I had an argument with someone, I was able to just go to her and talk to her about it
Hmm.
and just worked it out.
And that's a good thing, a good trait to hold because a lot of kids they're afraid to go to their parents,
Exactly.
about most things, not anything, just most things like getting in a fight at school. I'm scared to go to my mom because my mom might put me on punishment or try to make it seem like it was my fault. They don't have that relationship where mom is understanding. So
Mhm,
it seems like okay, look at you.
mhm.
So a lot of people in the world. But anybody that's planning to be a mom, remember communicating with your kids in an understanding way, not just communicating with them, is key. You have to, show your kids that, hey, I'm here for you no matter what. Whether you wrong or right, I'm still here for you. So
Exactly. Even if I was wrong, she just had words of encouragement for me to do better.
the
Never
next time.
scolded me for anything that I did wrong, but just talking with me gave me to understand, like, okay, I know how to handle this. Maybe I was wrong,
Right.
I know how to handle this better in the future.
Look at you. You remind me of me. Because I was the child that never got the whip where I got whoopings. But I learned from the first. She whooped me one time for one thing. I never get a whooping for it again. except throwing rocks at people. So, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got your wine.
I do.
Uh-oh.
I do.
Watch
I
this,
do.
everyone. Watch the super. Here it is. She has her superpowers. She have her
It's
superpowers.
not my superpower.
Now,
I'm just,
now y'all see the energy now, right? Now watch this. Watch
oh my
this.
gosh.
Now she's gonna be like, my mom.
No, to put it out there, everyone, I am not a drinker.
And that's why she's gonna be like, my mom. Nah.
I just wanted to make your show look better, like a little wine.
As long as you didn't have the advertisement, because I ain't got time to get sued for something I ain't got.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and bring the bottle.
All right, I mess around. I mess around, be filming outside somewhere because I ain't got no house. They done took my house from me. They wanted 100. They wanted 100,000, but they only got like 20, whatever the house worth. They took it. Yeah. So yeah, but go ahead, take a sip. Take a sip. You know, you worked it up. You work here. I take one with you. I take one with you.
Okay.
I take one with you.
Oh my God. Okay.
There we go. Well, it's a show, a podcast show where they actually drink on the show, like surrounded. I can't say the name, but surrounded with drinks, and all they do is, hey, take a shot, take a shot, take a shot. They.
How is it at the end of the show?
At the end of the show, my man get up and he just walk off. He's a Cuban. He's a Cuban, but I'll tell you about that later. I ain't gonna say it. Okay. You know, but they drink throughout the show. I'm like, I can't do that. So your childhood with your mom, you were close, and you know she was a understanding mom, motivating. You know, she inspired you to be the woman who you are today.
Yes, you know, she's from a different time. So her job was to raise a lady.
Right.
And her main focus then was like, okay, I'm gonna raise a lady, but she has to be educated. So that was her thought process, because she come from a time where from the South.
Yeah, it was hard to get that education.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The women were maids.
Yeah.
She wanted something different.
And we'll get more into that. We'll go further and further with that. The results. How about that? The results. Ooh. Okay. Right.
Ooh, the results.
So during childhood, like, what was some of the, I'm gonna say, the struggles? Let's talk about some struggles that you saw mom go through. It don't have to be health. It could be, you know,
financial,
paying a light bill, you know, financial struggle.
Yes, there was many days the telephone was off. I didn't know when I was little. I just like, okay, the phone is off. You know, I didn't know that till I got older. If the lights were off or something, that's before my parents really had good jobs.
Right.
You know, I think when my mother came to Chicago, she dropped out of college. She was on her way to be a teacher. She did 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So came here and she was just trying to get a job, and
was rough. I see where you get it from now.
What?
See, usually when they come here from the South, they don't come here to further education. They try to survive. And once they get into that survival mode, and they meet a husband or a significant other that can provide for them, they pretty much just sit around the house and, you know, do what they supposed to do. Ooh, yeah, but not your mom, huh?
No, not my mom.
Now, would dad have let her? Would he have let her sit around the house if she chose?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. From his upbringing, you know, from nothing. They were trying to just make it and get some things. You know, the American dream they were sold on, purchasing your home.
Which we found out that don't exist.
Of course. That's another story.
That ain't even like a topic of life anymore. So take another.
So yeah, so she knew, and she knew from her upbringing a value of $1. So
That's
if
what's
you
up.
whatever you made, you had to save money.
Do your
Mhm.
kids understand that? Wait, did you instill those values in your children? How about that?
I tried to instill everything I was taught into
Right.
my kids.
Yeah. Now, you on the other side of your mom. Okay. So what you learned from your mom, is it harder or is it easier for you to teach your kids?
Um,
Because it is a different time now. So our kids
it
may.
is. It's really hard because of just the social
Yeah.
media, just what they can say on TV and
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah.
They couldn't say a lot of stuff on TV or on the radio.
This is
And
true.
now you got these rappers and they drinking and doing all that, and
The,
kids thinking, oh, that's what I
this
want to
the life,
do.
right? The negative influence
Exactly.
always outweigh the positive influence. This is true.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
But I think my kids are. I'm proud of all my kids. They did pretty good.
Hey, look, I know you got one in the house with you, but you can
Yeah.
you can say help without saying it out loud. Just use your lips if you need help. I understand. I understand what this. I would totally understand what your answer is when I ask you that. Uh-oh,
Oh, you
uh-oh,
funny.
uh-oh,
You funny.
uh-oh.
Oh, he
I,
knows she was
I,
said so.
I think someone's threatening you. I'm not gonna say it. You should have put the earbuds in your ear so we can't hear it, so she won't hear it. All right.
Well, she wasn't threatening me. She was threatening you.
Oh, threatening the boat. Okay. So that mean I shouldn't
Threatening the hoe.
that mean I shouldn't ask the question. Then I'll move on. I'm trying to look for shadows on the wall.
No, but I
Okay.
did. I really tried to be a good mom to my kids.
You're a great mom. Because this is the question I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask this. Up in your years, let's say when you become 70, do you think your kids take care of you to the point where if you were, let's say you was ill, bedridden, do you think that they'll actually take care of you the way that you would take care of your mom?
Now you know.
Look, don't. I told you, say help if you need help. If
So silly.
if the kids are around, just say wink the eye, wink your left eye. Go ahead. I don't want, I don't
No.
want to be putting on the podcast, mom get attacked by kid, whatever, so just wink your eye. If you don't want to answer a question, just wink your eye. Trust me. I got you.
Oh my gosh. Well, we
You
never know
wink.
what our kids would do, but hopefully, because my mom is in a situation with her health, that
Mm-hmm.
because I'm taking care of her, I hope that my kids watch and see what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully they would emulate that, because it's just, I don't want to say it's my duty, but
Or you don't.
it's just love. It's just the cycle of life.
Right.
And yeah, the best way I can do now is how I'm expressing my love is taking care of my mother. And
Right.
before she did tell me too. She was saying before, months ago, she was like, I really appreciate everything you're doing for me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And that's all we want. We don't even want, like, I don't even need that. Like, I just need to know that my mom is cool and comfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
she don't have to tell me thank you or anything, because I just want to make sure you're comfortable. So that's
exactly.
what's up. Now,
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry. I'm sorry for the little jokes or whatever, but I'm gonna let the listeners know, that the viewers know, that politically speaking, she's saying that I'm gonna say these things because my daughter or my kids are around me right now, and I'm afraid to say what I really want to say. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you all the political response. All right. So you good. She survived.
Okay.
She survived. All right,
Yeah.
let's just move on, because I feel like she's like stalking you, and she's really gonna attack you in a minute. Hi.
All right. I know. I'm
Okay.
trying to sit down and do a podcast.
Now you seem like you're getting a little nervous over there. So I'm trying to, I don't want you to be, I don't want you to be intimidated or anything. So I got you. I'm gonna leave that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Wait 1 second, Marcus. You're gonna have to edit this
Go
part.
ahead. We good. We good.
What?
Can I microwave this real quick?
Is that yours?
Mama, yeah, but I'm saying like because of podcast. I'm hungry. I don't know.
Oh, you can microwave it. You can microwave it.
And don't throw shade. You gonna bleep this out, right? Don't be throwing shade. I heard everything you said, and I was trying to be professional.
Okay, you had your commercial. Your commercial. The commercial break is over now. Let's go.
Okay.
She lucky. What she say? I'm lucky. I'm far away.
Right. I'm like, what?
Okay. It's okay. I like this. I like the naturalness. Okay. Me and that person, we was. Yeah, right. I was like, what else to say? I was looking around for words on the wall.
Words on the wall, huh?
Man, it was terrible. Okay, so one word that you would use to describe your mom.
Ooh, that's tough.
I know. Like royalty words don't even matter in this point. It's like, what could you use to overall describe your mom?
To describe my mother to me?
Yeah.
Love.
Okay. Okay. You the first one. You the first one to use the word love. I just FYI. I think you use it because it's on my mama thing back there in the back, and it says love.
Oh, you do have love
cheated.
there.
You kind of cheated, but
no. It's just that's what she's always shown me.
I was just about to ask you why, but I think you pretty much clarified why love, because that's all she. Yeah. That's what's
everything,
up, man.
everything.
That's big, man. That do something right here to me. It made me feel some type of way because, like a lot of people don't say they can't really say that their relationship was so close that I knew my mom loved me. My mom took care of me, but you can never say love is the word that just describe your mom, your overall description of your mom. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Got me over here, got chills going down my neck and stuff. Let me get out of this emotional stage.
Yes, please. You have me cry. I think that's what you're trying to do.
No, because I had someone on the second show and she was just talking about how this was a show about the moms that were deceased or whatever. And she just started talking. I'm like, girl, your mom been dead for almost 20 years. 15 years and you broke down like that. I'm like, wow, that's tough.
Yeah, you know what? I have a cousin who my aunt passed, and someone asked him, they lost their mother, and they asked him, how do you get over it? And he said,
you don't.
I never got over it. And he's probably pretty close to 60, and he was probably 18 when she died.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think you probably don't, get over a loved one. You just have to carry on the memories. And
I think it's different for moms, and I can speak from experience. It's like it's times where you can be having fun with your kids, and then you think about mom, and then you just be like, and then you just break down crying. I be driving to work sometimes. I just a tip. As soon as I get back St. James, it's tough. It's tough, man.
Wow.
And that's why it's good that we do what we do for our moms while they're here. And you are a prime example of someone that's doing the most and above for their mom. Like,
yes, I know. I've actually I changed my life.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the main thing. When we start taking care of our parents, our mothers, especially our mothers. I don't say the fathers, because the fathers is like, that's a whole different story. But when you take care of your mom, or you see your mom going through an illness, or doing some things that you never thought that she couldn't do, it's like it affects you mentally, and then it affects you emotionally. And then once it affects you both
Mhm.
ways, you just become like accustomed to their lifestyle. Like your lifestyle it surrounds them. You know, it's like whatever mom
Yeah.
need, I'm gonna go do it. Whatever mom want, I'm gonna go get, you know. Yeah. So you gotta stop what you're doing,
Because no one can take care of your mom better than you.
and can't nobody take care of you better than your mom. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what's up.
So yeah, yeah, that
Well, I'm gonna give
yeah.
you a word that based off what you told me about your mom, I'm gonna give you a word, magnificent. I'm gonna say magnificent. And I'm only gonna say that because of the woman who you are, based off of what you just told me. I know
Oh,
the woman that you are is the woman that your mom, I'm sure she's pretty, she's happy, you know. I think her
yeah.
life, she'll be, you completed her life, all her struggles, everything she went through. Yep. Look at you crying. Get out of here.
No, I'm
But
not.
I do know, I feel like your mom is very appreciative to the things that you do and have done for her, whatever, and for her to see, you know, the results of what she instilled in you. It's like I'm sure she like, yeah, I'm safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm safe.
Yeah.
She don't
Yeah,
have to. She
definitely.
don't have to
I
worry
see that.
about a lot of stuff. So now we
Yeah.
just now we just need to get the grandkids to go ahead and say, hey, ma, you want to take a 2-week vacation?
Well, now you know what? In my
I was waiting on
in
her to
my
respond. I thought she was around.
she is around, but she didn't respond. But in her defense, I
Mhm.
did go away last weekend. I had a staycation.
That's what's up.
So I got away,
Mm-hmm.
got time to
Woosah.
woosah,
That's what's up.
woosah. So that was nice.
Cool, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's straight back to mom. Cause
Okay. My
w-
mama.
you are a
That
mom though, so technically we can talk about you too. So yeah.
I don't. The one thing that I can say about me, which my kids have, I guess, have voiced
Mm-hmm.
now that they're older, which makes me proud, is that they said that they had the best childhood.
Wow.
Now that they're old, they was like they wouldn't have wanted anything different.
Mm-hmm. Cause they appreciate where they at now. My kids,
Yeah.
my kids said the same thing. They was like, I mean, when they would tell when the first show you'll see, I interviewed my kids, and they were saying pretty much like the childhood, they didn't understand things, they didn't understand how mom did things or how she made things happen or whatever. And now they understand why they couldn't get the $20 or the $15 to add on to the $5 and stuff like that. So now they understand like how, you know, the struggles that they mom endured or whatever. They understand it
Right.
now. Yeah. So
Exactly. Because every mom want to do for their kids.
yeah.
We all sacrifice for our kids.
Yep.
And me, I think all mothers at some point
Mm-hmm.
get caught up, um, because we're nurturers.
Right.
So we're always consumed in making sure everyone's taken care of. That was me.
Mm-hmm.
Until finally I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to start taking care of myself,
Yep. Yep.
Um, but I'm always still looking out for my kids, seeing if they're okay. But I think that's just always going to
That's
be a
that
lifelong
attachment.
thing.
Yep. That's that attachment. But it's the same thing with
Yeah,
it's the same relationship with you and your mom. Like you can't detach from your mom. You still, and
yeah.
she'll still do for you. You know what I mean?
Oh, oh
So
yeah, she would too. It was crazy. She still, I guess I was just her baby girl. She was
yeah.
still always like, what she want for Christmas? What she want for her birthday?
Right.
She always
So
still be special.
oh, right. How many kids did your mom have? How many siblings did you have? Oh,
I
by
only
your
have one.
just your brother.
Mhm.
Oh, that's why the relationship's so close. That's why it's so close. Okay, because a mom, and this me just hearing stories from when I was coming up and now, a mom's biggest wish is to have a girl or a female child or whatever you want, however you want to name it, that'll emulate them, one, and have kids that way that when she have kids, those kids are her kids. With the fathers, with the boys, it's more so they're having kids, but the kids gonna be with their mom. So it's technically not my child, you know. So they're more closer to the woman, you know, as far as the kids or whatever. So
Oh my goodness. You know what? All men say that, fathers say that, but I think kids are just naturally attached to their moms because we're always there and doing for them. The father's always working. So quite naturally, the kids are going to come to mom for anything that they need.
you sound just like my kids saying that.
Yeah, because I watched my kids and because my husband was like, oh, they love you more. I'm like, no. And when something happens, my kids they express they love to their dad. I'm like,
right.
No, they care very deeply for you. They close. They have a good relationship with
It's just a different, yeah, it's just a different level. Cause like dads can never compete with moms. I'm going against what you just
carry
said.
them for 9 months.
Oh yeah, and I don't do nothing but respect and acknowledge that because that's the truth. We can't compete with the love that a child have with their mom. Nowhere near. Even if it's crazy, cause I was telling my kid, even if your mom was strung out on drugs, you're gonna always see the good in your mom.
That's
no matter
so true.
what. No matter what.
That's true. That's true. I work in social service field and I've seen kids where you looking at them like they should never want to be around their mother, but all they want is their mother.
Right. And why you want to keep hanging around your mama and your mom doing this and that, you know, because they don't understand. Even with my daughter, like her mama could just sit in the house and her mom could sit in the house for 12 hours straight. My daughter will sit in that house with her mama and won't do anything. If her mom don't do anything, she don't have no problem with that. She don't have a problem with just sitting there with her mom looking at the wall. If the TV or I'm serious, if the lights are off or the she will sit in that house with her mom, like no matter what. Yeah. If her mom came over here and sat in the car in the cold and cut the car off, stink out there with her mama in the car. You know, they don't care. They just want to be with mom. But now let's switch it a little bit. Because when it's dads, here we go. Here we go. When it's dads, the kids only want to be around daddy when daddy about to cater to something that they want, or, you know, when mom kind of upset or went against what they asked for, whatever, you know. Now dad is the best dad ever. Yeah. and there's no way you trying to justify wrong because I'm right. There's nothing.
Oh, because you're right.
Hey, any other dad will agree. We'll see. You'll see.
Marcus, I know for a fact, because I know you personally, and I know all that you have done and do for your kids. No, I know your kids think extremely highly and are attached to you.
But like I say, it's different levels though. Like they can love mama to the utmost. Like mom is the greatest mom. Dad is the greatest dad, but dad is only the greatest dad because of these attributes. Mom is the greatest because of the overall.
I don't know, Marcus. I don't know. You're a great dad. You're a great dad.
I'm not gonna say I'm not a great dad, but I'm serious. Like if mom is great, dad is great.
Yes.
All right, but it's a different greatness on mom, and it's a different. New show. We're gonna have another show.
You know what? Maybe I was gonna say maybe that's why they all go all out for Mother's Day. You know.
Let's get into the political. We're gonna. I'm inviting you back to the next. It's gonna be 3 males and 3 females, and we're gonna debate this. We're gonna debate this. We're gonna debate this. I'm gonna get 3 males and 3 females, and we're gonna debate that. New show. And I want you to keep these same thoughts in your head. I guarantee you comments from around the world gonna say, hey, he's right. Mom is the greatest. We can't compete. Because now, since you brought up Mother's Day, it's like, go to Walmart, go to Target. Go to Walgreens on Mother's Day, around Mother's Day. I guarantee you it's either 1 to 2 shelves full of things for mother. Soon as it's Father's Day, oh, we got to get a grill. They want to advertise tools. Then they want, like, we can't get an owl. Give us owl. We'll take the owls all the way in the back. Just give us the auto owls.
Oh my God.
Mothers get the owls in the front with the Christmas decorations and Easter. Fathers, we all the way in the back by the dog food.
Oh my gosh. Now you know what?
Pay attention.
You may have a point. You may.
You just created another show. We starting this show. We go. Cause I'm serious. That really bothers me too.
I see you feel very strongly about this, Marcus.
If you ever come around and we talk and my kids are around, ask them how do I feel about Father's Day. I feel like fathers get BS. Real talk. Cause the grill is not for the father, it's for the house.
It's for dad to go on the grill.
but look, mom can get roses, personal roses, stuffed animals, candy, spa treatments. Daddy don't get spa treatments. We could get a haircut and an outfit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Give us something. We like spa treatments. We want spa treatments.
Have you voiced that opinion? Have you just dropped little petals so your kids would know that you're interested in the spa?
I'm gonna look directly in the camera when I say this. I've been voicing this since my kids was 15 years old. When they started working, I voiced it even more. I'm serious. Like my daughter Terry, she'll tell you. That girl bought that grill for me for Father's Day and had a little signs lead me to the back and told me I had to take a shot before I come in the house. It was the shot was on top of my grill at the top of the patio. So yeah, so sure.
Nice.
I've been voicing it. Now I need them to just give me a down payment on the car.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look, now you want a car. Then you went from a spa treatment to a car.
Well, Obama went from being in the House or the Senate to the White House. Why I can't get
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Don't get it started because you know how I get.
Yeah, I know how you would get.
I get very selfish. As a matter of fact, Mother's Day is coming up.
You may get something for Mother's Day.
My camera didn't freeze. I just want you to know that. I had to think about the cuss words I was about to say to you. I may get okay. Let's change the subject. All right. So
yes, please.
Let's get back to mom. Let's get back to the love mom. Because you didn't use the words that I thought you were gonna use. So let's get back to
what you thought I was gonna use.
I thought someone used phenomenal. Someone used awesome, magnificent, resilient. Someone used those words, but love, that's deep. Love is deep. Like your mom could be resilient, but guess what? Shoot, your mom ain't got love. That resiliency don't mean nothing to the relationship. It's just showing that you can overcome anything. But if you ain't showing no love to your kids, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta show them something. Yeah.
LOVE. Yeah.
Well, my mom was everything.
Not was. You
is everything.
Yeah. Remember, I'm the was.
Everything.
I'm the was.
When I said was, I was thinking back when I was like a teenager. Yeah.
Right.
Everything.
How often do you think, seriously, how often do you think about like how your mom raised you in life?
Probably more so now. I used to think about it a lot when my kids was younger.
Okay.
Because I thought she raised me and my brother right. So I wanted to make sure that I sort of instilled some of those attributes that she had given me.
Right.
My mother came from a very spiritual background. My
Okay.
grandfather was a pastor. So she always had God, and and I always said you can't do anything without God. God is
Right.
first,
Right.
Um, so I was just trying to instill in my kids just some of the things that gave her strength, because my mother, I seen my mother a lot of days when I was little now as a kid picking up on this,
Okay.
very sad and just listening to all this old music. I guess that's why people be saying I have an old soul, because all that old music I know.
Right.
But she would be so lonely here because she was the only one here. She came from a big family, I think it was like 14 of them. So she had brothers and sisters move here and move back home.
Okay.
So to watch her go through that and just be still strong, be able to put that like, okay, I had my moment, I have my kids here, let me keep it moving.
Right. Right.
So I think when I go through things in life, I give myself a moment,
Okay.
and then I try and, always just stay strong for my kids. I want them to see that, yes, we all go through times, we have to work through it, but we can come out on top.
Right. And yeah, that's like that. That's a good chain of positive connection too, because a lot of people, including me, it's hard for me to instill what the values that my mom instilled in me in my kids, because it's like, even though I thought my mom was like the strictest mom ever or whatever, or because we were less fortunate, however you want to put it, we didn't have a lot. I thought that my childhood was the worst, you know what I mean, until I got older and talked and started telling my kids, hey, this is why I'm the way I am, because I didn't have this. My kid, all while I was living with my kids, I used to keep my clothes packed in a container. I never really like hung my clothes up or put them in the drawers or anything. I put a couple of them in there, but I always had things packed away. That's because when I was raised, my mom, we were homeless 3 times. So by us being homeless 3 times, like, I'm not losing this. We had to put our stuff in storage at family members' house and lost everything. So now that I tell them that, they respect and understand it, but it seemed like they don't value things the way I do. So I was trying to instill that in them, and it was like, at some point I just got to be like, okay, I tried, let them do their thing, whatever, and leave it alone. But
yeah,
but it's hard to instill the I ain't gonna say the positive. It's hard to instill values that you learn from struggles in your kids, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So because I'm gonna use my situation, I can't use anyone else's. So because I was less fortunate and wanted the name brand shoes and stuff, it was hard for me to instill that value of the I guess the worth of material things in my kids. But I did it, and now to this day, like, my kids, they only wearing Nikes because they feel like they last long or whatever. But they not Jordan fanatics. They're not Prada and Gucci. They not wearing all that stuff. They don't even desire that stuff. They'll still go to Walmart and shop. So
That's good.
those values, it kind of make you a little soft inside, emotional when you see your kids going shopping. They be like, oh no, I'm not getting that. And you know how frugal I am. I'm not getting ragu. I'm gonna get great value. What is it at Walmart?
Oh yeah, great, right. Yes.
That's how I shop. When I'm spending hey, and I see my kids doing it now, and they be like, nah, that cost $1.69. I can get this for $1.50. They saving that change now. So things like that. But it's hard to, it took a lot for me to get it in their head, but they did it. So
yeah. That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And I wish I knew your mom when she was a little younger and you was probably like a teenager. I wish I could just see her, because to see you, if you're an emulation of your mom was like, she was big, like phenomenal, like awesome.
To be honest, I don't even know if I can measure up to my mom. I mean, and I say that because my mom was
Tell her cut the light off you.
okay, too bright.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go. There you go. I'm sorry.
Wait, I gotta turn it off.
No, that's good. You good.
Okay. Um, like I've always said, like my mother was the sweetest person I know. I've never seen her been mean to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Huh.
I've never seen her be mean to anyone, and I'm not quite like that. I got a little of my daddy in me, so it depends on what day you catch me, because a lot of things, like my mother taught me, like a lot of stuff is not. Your time is valuable. So my father taught me my time is valuable.
Okay.
My mother taught me not to argue over
Waste
stuff that
pointless things.
Yeah. You know, so when people have different opinions or attitudes, or like people that I work with,
Mm-hmm.
and they going off for something, then people be like, well, why didn't you say something? Like, because
You
that
knew
don't
where I
matter
was
to
about
me.
to go with this conversation. You knew exactly where I was about to go with this conversation. Because
Right. So
I see that value in you. I
yeah,
really
because
do.
I can't let stuff like that bother me, especially people that don't know me. I'm like,
Mhm.
these people only know what they see here at the job. They
And
don't know me personally.
And when I said that to you, that's exactly what you said to me. That's
See?
exactly
Yeah.
what you said to me. You said, they don't know me. I'm not about to waste my time because I only come here to see them at work. Yeah. Wow.
So, you know, we can keep it professional. If you get angry over something, all I wanted someone to do is just do your job.
Right.
If you want to express anger or whatever, okay, that's how you handle it. But
Right.
I'm not gonna go there with you.
You're not gonna entertain it. I get you.
No,
And
I
you
just can't.
and you actually walk. FYI, y'all, she's telling the truth. She walked what she's speaking right now, because I've witnessed it from when she was working in the back office to the front, even though I thought she acted a little funny when she got to the front.
Oh my God.
I can talk about her because it's about mom. So, but I'm gonna leave it here. We ain't gonna bring the job into it. But I do see those. I did see that. Like I used to wonder why you didn't, like, why you just sit, why you should have said, because you expressed to me. Now you expressed after the fact, you know, your anger or whatever. But I'm like, shit, you should have just said that to her. Or why you shouldn't have did it. You should have said, no, I'm not doing it. And then after a while, I started noticing like the I guess your dad. I don't know what to call your dad. His last name was Thornton.
Nars.
Nars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after Mr. Nars said something to you or whatever, you become a different person now.
Yeah, because you know, now when I go there, then when I really go there and I tell you how I feel, even if I'm doing it nicely,
right?
Then I'm the not the nice person. Oh, she's so mean. No, I'm mean because you didn't expect for that to come out of my mouth. You just expected for me to just sit here, but no.
Hey, you know what? You
my mom wasn't like that.
Right. So that was your dad, though. See, you had that.
That was my dad.
Because I was just about to say, I remember when I first heard you cuss. Like, I've never heard you cuss.
Oh,
oops, I'm sorry.
Was I angry when I cussed?
You didn't cuss. That was somebody else.
There you go. Someone else.
What are
you talking about?
But seriously, when I first heard, like, you was just expressing, and then when the cuss word came out, I was like, I didn't know how to respond to it, because I'm so used to you being like the individual where if you need something, you can just, like me, I can just come talk to you about that person, or, you know, or anything. And then you'd be like, well, And just like you said, your mom, that's exactly what you do. Well, now, Marcus, now is it you or is it the other person? Or did you try and did you this? And then you'll say, I don't know, Marcus. I think you messed up. You know, it's not in a derogatory way or whatever. It's more so like, I feel you, Marcus, but just
because
you know, you kept it positive.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Let me quit talking
yes.
about that because now I'm getting angry. I'm gonna go downstairs get some Cheetos for real.
I try, you know, the older I get, you know, I'm trying to, I try and be positive about everything because what you put out there is what you receive back.
Right.
So,
Hey, look,
and I don't like wasting my time.
I don't blame you. So now, since we're talking about you as a mom, two things. Let's talk about. We're gonna stay at work for a minute. So since you took that position, no, I ain't gonna.
We ain't even talking about it. We're not talking about place of employment.
Look, I was setting you up for the okie doke. Like, oh no, them MFers, this and that. I'm like, yeah, I got evidence now. So now y'all see Sandra. No, but seriously, because okay, the way your mom raised you, okay, she was more like the loving and caring best friend. All right. The way you raised your kids, do you feel like you had that same relationship that your mom had with you at this age, at the age of your kids, the kid now?
I think I have a good relationship with all of my kids. I think I did let them now something different that my mother didn't do.
Okay.
And my father didn't do. And as a child, I'm like, why I can't say nothing? You know, it's like you be seen and not heard. So, and a lot of times I felt like if you would just let me express what happened, you'll see that I didn't do anything wrong or whatever. So I did give the floor to where I allowed my kids to express their feelings.
Okay.
If they did it the right way.
Right.
You know, with respect towards me and dad.
Right.
You know,
right.
If you can come to me and say, okay, well, I don't see your point, mama, or, you know, I feel this, you know, it's all about how you bring it to me. And if we do it respectfully.
Hey, look, at what age was it? Was it like their early 20s with them?
I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, though.
Well, no, because I was about to say, my kids, when I moved in my house, which was 2017, when I moved in my house, my kids, they like the situation that I was going through, they like let me have it. They let me have it. And that was around the time which I thank their mom, because their mom pretty much talked to me about what they expressed to her, not detailed, but she said, hey, your kids hurt, you know, they feel like you this and that. Now in my head, I'm like, man, y'all better go on with that, man. I did what I could. I was there for them kids. You know, I was stubborn. But when my kids finally came to me, and it was Terry, and me and her the closest now. She came to me and she expressed like, Dad, do you know the way you treated me and us when we was little, it messed us up, blah, 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 blah. And you know me, I got, hey, you know me. So I got this look where it's like I'm laughing, but I'm smiling to keep from letting my anger actually come out and say, you better get the H out my face, girl. Who the hell you think you talk? You know that. But I sat and I listened to him, and my daughter started crying. And then it's like, man, I never felt like this before. I've never felt like that before. And she was just saying pretty much like, you used to always make us clean up and used to whoop us every time we didn't clean up the way that you want the house clean and stuff like that, man. That broke me down so much. Right now, my kids can come here and run over me right now because I just feel so bad. But however, when the second child came to me about the same thing, I said, you know what, let me have a talk with all my kids. This is something that my mom never like did with us. Like when she talked to us as a group, it was always about, mama can't get this because of this, or what y'all want to do for the summer. And then when the summer get here, we disappointed. But I took that, I took that moment to tell my kids pretty much. I even cooked the dinner and everything. I said, hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. First I'm gonna apologize for the way, y'all felt that I treated y'all when y'all were younger. Secondly, a parent can only do what they know how to do. And this my line I stick. And if every parent would think like this, they'll probably be in a better position. I've raised you the best way I can. I've done everything to the best of my abilities as a parent. There was no class on being a parent, So when I started telling my kids stuff like that, because one said something, then the second one came, then the third one came, and I said the same thing to all three of them. And now they respect it because they understand, like, you know what, Dad, you weren't a bad dad. You was cool. You was this. It was just because we wanted and missed, because I got two girls that pretty much, was, I don't know. I don't want to say it. I don't like saying stepchild, but I got two girls that was here. They're not my biological. Okay. So that attachment is like, how do you attach to, kids that's not yours or blood or whatever? But I overcame all that, man. And like all my kids, all of them, they respect me. They appreciate me for the things that I've done or whatever. How did we get on this subject? I don't know, because this is not a Father's Day presentation. But seriously, as a parent, that's why I asked that question, like the things that your mom instilled in you, like, do you feel like you instill those? That's why I asked that question, because I want to know, am I the only parent on earth that feel like they tried to raise their kids the way that their mom raised them, or did we try to throw a little extra in there or do something? But you answered it, so you don't have to respond to it.
Okay. Yeah. I tried, and then I did my own little thing. I think just like you said, there's no class on parenting. Well, there are, but we just do the best.
Those are political classes. Those are not. For everybody that take a parenting class, I'm letting y'all know now, that is structured for failure. I don't care how people put it. I don't care if the government come at me. I'm telling y'all now, parenting classes are structured to fail. You cannot teach someone to be a parent. You cannot teach. Only people that can teach someone on being a parent is a parent over you. You cannot teach someone. Yeah. Hey, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think that as a parent, I think we do what we saw worked, and then what didn't work, we try to exactly improvise what we thought would work. Yeah. And all kids need is structure anyway. My mother was big on, if you work hard for what you want, you'll get it. Right. You got to work hard for it.
And that's the key thing. A lot of structure. You have to have, and that's how I was with my kids. Like, I used to say, hey, y'all, I'm gonna try these different ways of getting these chores done. 1 week you do it, 1 week you do it. You gotta have that structure, because when they get old, it's gonna be like, okay, if I start cleaning up in the bathroom and then I walk in the kitchen, I'm gonna start cleaning up in the kitchen. No, that don't make sense. You know what I mean? So you gotta let them know, hey, bathroom first or kitchen first and then the bathroom, So structure is key. Structure is key to success. How about that?
Yes, I remember having to clean up chores. Ugh.
Talk about it. We still on the history of Mom.
Oh my gosh. I remember, and I sit and I look and I'm like, what the heck? I'm doing all this cleaning up the house, washing these dishes. My brother used to wash the dishes. One day I was like, ooh, can I wash the dishes? After that, it became my job. So then I would sit around and like, okay, I'm getting older now. So I'm like, what the heck is he doing? He
Right.
just take out the garbage.
Wow.
Why I have to do everything in this house? I'm like, this makes no sense. And then I'm like, this is slavery.
Mhm.
So then I
I
was like, I want some money.
Yep.
Can I have an allowance for
Because
what
it's a
I'm
job.
doing?
Now you feel like it's a job. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a job. I come in the
Yep.
house, I had to do my homework, or I cleaned and then do my homework. It was a job.
Yep.
Like, this is crazy. But
And the key to what you just said was you asked, can you wash dishes? Because my sister used to have to wash dishes. And I remember, I want to wash dishes. I want to let them wash dishes. And before I knew it, you get Monday, she get Tuesday. You get Wednesday, she get Thursday. You get Friday. And my sister used to always set up where I was washing dishes on the weekend. Wow. And my kids was the same way. I had my oldest washing dishes, and then Terry said, hey, I want to wash dishes. They thinking it's fun. And she had to wash dishes. Then it became a chore. I had all my 3 oldest washing dishes. So now it's like, you get the first week, she get the second week. You get the third week. Yeah. So now they like, I hate it. I hate it. And now I got to go ahead.
My kids like, oh, they discovered the dishwasher. That was it.
That's what I'm about to say. Now I got a dishwasher. So they like, oh, shoot. Stink and Renetta don't have to wash dishes. They could just put it in a dishwasher. You know, so they're a little perturbed. Perturbed. But hey, it's life. Tell them it's called growing pains. Shoot.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh.
So you as a mom, you're pretty much you wouldn't be the love, since you said you can't compete with mom. So give me one word. Give me one word that express. Or should I ask your daughter? Where's she at? She around?
She is.
Let me ask her.
Chris.
Let me ask her.
Kristen. Maybe she's not.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you, and if she come around, then I ask you. I ask her. So one word that express your motherhood, you being a mother, you as a mother. How about that? One word. Let's see if you have confidence in yourself. I should be asking your kids, but
you should ask my kids that.
But what would you think? Because it's like you grading yourself.
Yeah, because as a parent, you never know if you're doing something right or not. Like, you don't know until you see your kids grown. Like, my kids are grown and living on their own now, and
right.
You're like, okay, I'm proud. I did something right. I did something right.
Right.
But still, you just don't know, because you see things and you be like, I can't believe that child did that.
But you got look, before you answer that question, you got to remember this too. You got to remember it was another parent in their life too, so you could put it off on them.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Anything bad, the father.
I told you I got you. You had my back, I got yours.
There you go. You go.
So grade yourself. How about this then? We'll do a grading system. A, B, C, D, E. I know you're not at a D or an E. Grade yourself.
Ooh, that's hard. Even though Kristen did come and tell me, what did she tell me about her high school years? I was pretty good. What did she say? Kristen.
Wait, don't no. Answer the question first before she comes.
It's hard. I can't give myself an A.
Okay, your life depends on it.
If my life depended on it,
what are you gonna give?
I would say an A plus, because I did everything that I could. I tried to be there when they need me. I tried to give them words of encouragement. I made sacrifices so that they can have.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because I was about to say, like, remember, a parent do the best that they can as a parent. So there's no bad grade for it. If you feel like you got a D, that's because you don't understand what you instilled in your kids, because it's something that they learn from you. Whether you was the negativity and they learn something positive from that, it's something that you learn from it. So
Yeah, definitely.
to all the parents out there, never give yourself anything beneath a A.
That's right. That's why I said A plus.
Yeah, because we do what we can. And your mom, okay. If you got an A plus, what did mom get?
Oh, my mom got A plus plus.
Okay. Look, no, she got an A in every subject. That's how you
There you
clean that
go.
up.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
You know.
Yep. So
I was a pretty good parent. I was, even from when they were little. I was getting them ready before they started school, you know. They had structure in their life. I think I stopped working to stay at home with them because I was a latchkey. My mom and dad went out and worked. And, you know, I guess I can say that as a child, I always wanted to know how it would feel if my parents was home. Like my mom had said, a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
So I did. I stopped working, became a stay-at-home mom. And my kids had structure. Like they were joking the other day, and it was like, "Dang, mama, she had us writing and reading." And after this, we couldn't tell times, but we knew after. I forgot what I did. It was either before or after, you know, they had little sheets of paper that they would do work on. Whether it was adding, reading, or writing. I had that, and they knew like, okay, after lunch, a snack, and you know, it was just. You said, parent do the best. I tried.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you want the best for your kids. So
yeah,
if it was something that you knew your kids would benefit from, you're gonna try to, you know, apply those things to their everyday living. You know, you're not just gonna let your kids struggle in math and not try to say, hey, well, here's a worksheet, do this. You know, you don't want that. So let's give them something that's gonna benefit them in life. So
I
wish I could have interviewed your kids.
I think Kristen must have her AirPods in because I just heard her. But yeah, you have to work with what you have. Like Kristen, she learned differently. So you have to figure out how your kids learn.
You got to know them.
Yeah. So I don't know. I pat myself on the back.
You're supposed to. You should. Now, if your mom, like I know about your mom situation or whatever. I don't even really want to touch on it because it might make me go into some other stuff. So let's just say minus your mom's situation. How do you think she will grade you?
I think my mom would say I was a great mom. Am a great mom.
Yeah.
I think she even told me one time that she was proud of me as a mother.
That's what's up. That's like right under wife. Actually, actually being a mother to me is above being a wife because a mother is a lifetime job. Like your kids can die. You can lose all your kids and still be a mother. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But if you lose your husband, you're a widow. You know what I mean? You're not married, or if you separate from your husband or divorce your husband, whatever, you're not married. So it's like that mother, I'm gonna say it's wife, girlfriend, wife, or friend, girlfriend, wife. And then I'm gonna say, I want to say woman, and then mother. In that order.
Okay.
I might I have to put woman right under mother because a woman is pretty much, well, actually it should be mother woman because a woman is the overall aspect. So as a woman, you would give yourself a what grade? Here comes science. This one you're gonna have to go into categories because now we gotta go into science, math, English. You got a D.
No, seriously though, you have to think about it a lot when you said as a woman. So everything came to my head, like how you carry yourself.
So let's do this then. I'll make it easy for you. All right. So let's see. We'll give you 5 classes. All right. First class, you are let's say a kid. 5 to 12 years old. What would you grade yourself? Just being a kid.
Yeah, I was a good kid. I
Okay.
did not give my parents any problems. A.
Oh my God. You is not about to give yourself straight A's. Okay.
Yes, I am.
From 13 to 19. Here we go. Here come the C.
13 and 19.
Here come the C.
Listen to you. See, I was two ways because my father was very strict. It was my father.
Okay.
I couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything or whatever. However, me and my mom had such a great relationship. She was my mom, but she made that form where I can come and talk to her and I can ask her stuff. So my father just thought I wasn't nowhere, maybe over a friend's house. My mom knew I was at the party for real.
Right.
You know.
So, I wish Pops was here. Oh, I wish he was here.
Oh no.
I would personally open this up and show him in my phone. This is what your daughter said that she was when you thought she wasn't.
Well, now, and to be truthful now, my mom didn't know some things until after adulthood, only because my friend told it.
Okay, you give yourself
stuff like that in front of my kids and my mom.
Right. I'm FYI, you're giving yourself a progress note right now. So go ahead. I'm listening.
But still wouldn't been bad. I mean, you know, there's the occasional stuff that
the devil
out of class.
The devil will tell you you're doing good. Yeah.
You know.
The devil will tell you that you're doing good. So let's give yourself a grade from 13 to 19.
A.
Wow. You gave yourself an A. Oh,
you know why?
Wait, I know why. Before you say it, I know why you gave yourself an A.
Why?
Because you survived all the BS you did. Wow.
No, I survived all the BS in the world. You know, kids are great life changes to kids, you know.
Right.
Only people that can mess up a child is adults.
Okay.
So you know.
So that was.
Well, then you know what? So maybe I could go back.
Go back where? What you mean? Like down a grade?
12 to
19? Oh, 12
to 19.
No, 13 to 19.
13 to 19.
That's like high school on up, right before college or during college. It's okay to give yourself a grade. You can ask me these same questions.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. You know, just all kids is just kids. You know, we just do things to have fun. This is the things that we did. Like we go to a party and the music playing in the car, the lights turn red, you jump out the car, you dance and do all this crazy stuff.
Right.
Then, you know, I had my time in grammar school where, you know, where you just figure like you're not going to take no stuff off anybody. So then you fighting and stuff. I had occasional fights in grammar school.
Okay.
But I learned from the pettiness in grammar school, what got me into fights and just the pettiness that I learned from that.
Right.
And I took that with me into high school.
Okay.
So I didn't get involved in a lot of BS that a lot of people got involved with. And he say, she say stuff. I learned from that in grammar school. So I didn't get involved in a lot of stuff. And I wasn't a person who had to experience a lot of stuff. I learned a lot through my friends, my girlfriends. And I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have did that, because my mom already forewarned me about a lot of stuff because she had that good relationship and wanted to raise me a certain way. So I didn't do a lot of things. And I was the one sitting back with my friends coming up like, yeah, how about you do it this way? I was one of their friends, and I'd be like, I was the one holding my friend while they crying,
Right. So you was the strong one, the positive.
I don't know if it was that or if I was afraid of my parents from getting in trouble,
Well,
So
either way, it inspired you. It kept you from doing wrong. So
it did.
So either way, you prevailed.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay, so we'll give you the A. We'll give you the straight A so far. All right, what's after 19? Let's see, 19. You had your first child at what age? Just give me the age. You don't have to. Was it after 19?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it then. So you got married before 19. I mean, before your first child? I don't know.
Yeah, I was married before my first child.
Okay, so now let's see. 1, 2, 3. So the next,
even though people was like, why they getting married? Why they getting married so young? Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? She must be pregnant. And then first year rolled around, oh, she's not pregnant. Second year rolled around, oh, she's not pregnant.
Hey, watch this. So those that was doing all the questioning about you or whatever, tell them now. Just say, hey, I'm still married. No, but okay. So we did the first two classes. The second class will be wife. Grade yourself as a wife. Now, I'm gonna say this: if I know you the way that I know you, you could be a little feisty, or so that won't knock your grade down, but
It's
but I pray for your husband.
No, it is hard because
you're not perfect, remember.
Because I'm not perfect.
Right.
At no means. Right. And I'm strong. So, I know they say, oh, it's hard because and it has to be hard for my husband because
I know. I'm gonna pay for him a trip to get away from you.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it ain't that bad. Okay. I'm just saying.
But it's not like I can't even explain. It's like I'm just not gonna
sit back and get walked over, or sit back and just observe things that you're not comfortable with. You don't have to go into.
I'm very boisterous.
I'm
very boisterous, and I'm very opinionated.
Oh, I know now.
And be quiet. And in my house, I may be like, okay, I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't want to go into that. Like, I didn't want to go into like the.
I gotta take a drink of that.
Yeah, just give me a grade, because I don't want to go into that, because that's another show. That's really another show for real. So we'll
say that for the other show, man.
So just give me the grade. Just give me a grade. You don't have to say why, because I know that's kind of tough too. Like every category that I'm giving you right now, it's hard to give yourself a grade, because you got to think. See, when teachers grade, they put everything into that. They put the progress, the actual grades, the grades that you got on your homework, your schoolwork, how you participate in class. So it's different things that lead up to that grade. So
put it this way. When my kids were young and I'm in my 20s, I'm working.
Okay.
Come home.
We talking as a wife now, right?
As a wife, come home, do all my duties, make sure the house clean, cook dinner on the table, put everybody to sleep, bathe them, all that. Husband get home, food there. Even on the weekends, bills are being paid that I was doing.
Okay.
Now that I'm older and I was working, I guess maybe I had so much other stuff going on. There wasn't always food on the table every night. He come in, I'll be like, well, whatever you go in there and find, that's what you're gonna eat,
Because you get tired.
Yeah, you get tired. And I'm like, who gonna clean this house? I just gotta run around with these kids or do this and do that. And I'm like, as I got older, I learned that I'm not Superwoman, and it's okay to let things go that's not important. So I learned not to stress myself out and uphold to this image that society say I'm supposed to be.
Wow.
You know, back in the day when some women could stay home and have everything perfect.
Hmm.
Well, you know, I was working and trying to do all that. And then one day
Right.
I'm like, I can't do all of this. I'm gonna
You
kill
can't
myself.
2 full-time jobs. You can't do it.
Right,
Nope.
exactly. And so I had to learn that.
Right.
So after that, then I let some things go. But I am a very strong
Black
person.
woman.
Black woman. Look, Chris is
Black
saying I am a
woman.
very strong Black woman.
Yes.
And it could be a lot to deal with because I'm not someone, if someone thought that they were marrying someone that they can tame or control,
Yeah.
that would not be me.
That wouldn't be good for a relationship anyway.
No,
At all. Yeah.
no, not at
That
all.
shouldn't
Not
even
at
be.
all.
That shouldn't
There's a
even.
lot of them out there.
But that shouldn't even be like a characteristic that you want to go into a marriage. Someone you could tame or control. I want my woman to get out there, and if she make more money than me, hey, kudos. I bet you this house gonna be clean though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make up. She making 60,000 more than me. I'm gonna make up at least 30,000 of that in this house. Shit. So I mean, to your response, yeah, it is tough to be. I think a wife is probably tough. It's tougher to be a wife than it is to be just a woman in a relationship or a woman period with kids, to me, because it's like
Yeah, you carrying a lot of hats. You're carrying a lot of hats.
It's different directions. Like you had 3 kids, right? So you got 3 kids you got to take care of, all different ages. Not like they all twins or whatever. Even if it was, it'd be worse. So you got 3 kids, that's 3 directions. You got self, that's 4 directions. You got husband, that's 5 directions. Then you got woman. Now you got to be a woman to your husband because you already a wife. Now you got to be a woman to your husband, because if you don't be a woman to your husband, he gonna feel like he don't have a companionship. You know what I mean? So now it's like,
and also,
go ahead.
and I was going to say also, most wives are playing the role of husbands because the husband is out there working.
Yeah.
And I felt for many years like a single parent.
Right.
And I was married. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing everything, you know?
I think my kid's mother felt that way too, because she used to always express to me, you think I just sit around the house and don't do nothing? Shoot, taking care of these kids a full-time job. I never understood it. And we as a father, another segment, but I'm gonna say it. We as a father, we don't look at things that way. We look at what a man's supposed to do for his house. We looking at the security and the providing of the house. That's how I am. I've never said, well, I'm gonna stay at home with the kids and you go blah, blah, blah. No, I'm gonna go to work and make this money so that you can go blah, blah, blah. You know, it's always work. It has to be that sense of security and providing, you know, because if you got a man, and I tell this to anybody, if you got a man that's willing to go to work, and even if he's working hours where you feel like you're being neglected, kudos to that man, but also express to that man that, hey, you know, I know you working, I know you feel like you have to do this, but the same way, I'm talking about you now, not your relationship, but you. The same way you said you came to realization that you're not Superwoman, you got to let him know that he's not Superman, because he's trying to be a man before anything. So if you got a man that's willing to work, tell that man, look, I came to the realization I'm not Superwoman or Supermom. You have to come to the realization that you're not Superman or Super Dad. You know what I mean? You're great. We're great at what we do, but the same way that I'm reserving myself or not doing the things that I used to do that stress me out or whatever, I think you need to do it too, to benefit the both of us. Because if both of us is on that same page as not being superheroes, now we got to be just average citizens or average husband and wife. And it take a lot of compromising to do that. Communication and compromise. You have to have it.
Yes, this is true. This is true. But that's a hard thing because a man, like you said, is they want to provide and make sure everything is there. Even my youngest son tells me now, he'll say, I'm a man before anything, Mama.
Yep.
I'd be like, oh my goodness. So
You should have asked them, what does that mean though? Because a lot of people can say it, but they really don't know that a man carry on the same traits as a woman. Real talk. Because a man should be able to be a full-time dad, just like a mom could be a full-time mom. Even if you part-time, you can be full of part-time. And a man also know, hey, I have to provide. Mom have to provide too. You know what I mean? So you still gotta know being a man is way more complicated than just going out, getting a job and providing for the house. You have to have some boundaries. You got some things got to be equal. Like you can't take over everything. Take over everything.
And I'm still trying. I'm still teaching him.
Well,
and hopefully.
Well, one day, you know, it'll happen. One day it'll happen where
He's still young.
He's still young.
He's still young. He my baby.
He'll get it. I think he'll get it. Because maturity is like kids are born with maturity. You know what I mean? Nowadays, our kids was born with maturity. Like our kids didn't grow up. Oh, I want every toy in the world. You know, they grew up. Oh, I don't want that. I play with that for 3 months and then I want this. Well, I like this music. And I'm, you know, these things just it moves so fast. Kids like they get mature very quick, and then technology kind of like speed up that maturity. So you know.
Yes, this is true.
So okay, so wife, you say you're not gonna give yourself a grade? Cause I'll give you an incomplete, then you can fail.
I'm gonna give myself an A.
Okay, give yourself an A. We'll give yourself an A.
Because regardless, I am doing the best that I know how to do. Not saying that there's room for improvement, but when you know better, you do better.
This is true. But I'm gonna say this. I always have to throw a monkey wrench in it. So you do realize when you're in class, if a teacher see that you're doing the best that you can, they still gonna give you that C. But I do see some improvement there. There's something there. All right, so so you got 3 A's so far. You what's that, 3.0 right now? You good. You're doing good. You're doing good. Let's see. Okay, wife, and then
oh my gosh.
What was it? Mother was next. So as a mother, did we grade the mother yet? No.
Oh no. But
it was
I think we may
5
have.
to.
We may have.
Well,
I'm gonna give myself an A in all categories because I think as a woman I have
evolved into something.
Willingly sacrificed because it is my family and I didn't mind doing what I've done. Even if I put something on the back burner because I'm like, oh, well, my family is more important. But you do that because I wouldn't have a daughter who I think is self-sufficient, living on her own, paying her own bills, you know?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I did something right.
Right. When you see things like that, yeah, you do like pat yourself on the back and give yourself the A that you don't deserve. You hear that, Chris?
Well, you sit up here grading, putting up.
No, but seriously, it's good. It's good that you feel that way because a lot of parents could be like, damn, hold up. I remember when I couldn't get my daughter some shoes and she was so sad, and they try to grade themselves based off of that one situation. You know what I mean? Then, no, I'm not gonna give myself A, I'm gonna give myself a B. Come on, man. No, we all get A's.
You know what? Sometimes if I didn't give, which was very rare, but if I felt like I didn't give, it was because there has to be kids have to learn that they can't get everything that they want because life isn't going to give them everything that they want.
This is
so
true.
They're going to have to learn how to live with it.
Right.
Because you're still going to live, you know, I don't care if, like you
whether
said,
you got it or not.
Right. You know, you're going to go to school, your friend may have the Jordans, but look, you still out there with your friends, you're having fun. You know,
still alive.
Exactly. You still alive. In the scheme of things, the grand scheme of things, that really isn't important.
Right. This is true. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. You summed up everything that I instilled in my kids. I love that. That's why you get an A. And you're gonna get an A, you're gonna get an A plus for being my friend that said what you just said. Yes.
Okay.
I have something for you later on. It'll be like, it might just pop up at the door, it might come down from a balloon or a parachute, but you'll get it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying
Okay.
what it is, but it ain't no Stella Rose. I gotta edit that. I'm sorry. I gotta edit that.
Yes, thank you.
But no, seriously, yeah, that's what's up. So you done took over your mom's show and made it about you, but
You did that.
It's all good.
You led into that.
Because you pretty much just told me what your mom instilled in you. You just pretty much explained it, and it's beautiful too, because a lot of moms can't say what you said. Like they can't say 10% of what you said, and if they did say it, they couldn't really mean it. You could tell what you're saying is real genuine. So, and because I know you and saw some things that you were speaking on, now I understand them more. Why you let residents just whatever, or staff whatever, and it's because you don't let it bother.
Now with residents, I was just like, I think I had a very good relationship with people.
Okay.
I did. My mom is a great, great woman. I look at her every day and I say that.
That's what's up.
I do.
Do you really mean it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We're not gonna edit that because you said it.
Yeah, I do. I mean, now I'm sure she's done things in her life that maybe she didn't think was right or whatever, but her role for me, she's a great woman.
Right. That's
still is. And I look at her now, she's older, she's different, but she's still
great. Yep, she's still great. So since we got into that, since you just said that, how about some crazy questions?
Okay.
If your mom was a superhero,
oh Lord,
please tell me you watch super. Everybody, all I know is super. All I know is, who would she be and why?
See, I really don't know superhero. Are you talking about like the cartoon superheroes too?
Yeah, actual superheroes. Yeah, cartoons or whatever. Don't make up no stuff to my Supermom.
No, I'm not. I mean, see, when you say that, I'm thinking, I think of the cartoon one, because back in the day, my mama was fine.
Yeah.
Fine. And my mother was more risque than me. So I'm thinking of I don't even know what that cartoon is.
Or just give me the character. It don't have to be the cartoon.
Okay, the family of the superhero family, the cartoon one.
The superhero family, Incredibles?
Yeah, the Incredibles, the wife.
Okay.
That would be my mom.
Okay.
That would be my mom.
Why? Because I'm trying. I don't remember. I remember how she. Okay, go ahead.
I don't remember. See, I'm going back now.
Because I remember. If I can help you out, I remember one of the I don't know if it was part 2 of the Incredibles or what, but I remember when I think she was under a spell and she wanted to branch off away from being a incredible into something else, because of the guy who they were, I guess they was restricted from being superheroes, and a certain guy came and said, hey, he recruited the mom. And said that, hey, we don't want the entire family, we just want you. And then they turned her into a individual or independent, whatever you want to call it, superhero, the mom. And she was still there for her parents. She was still there for the kids. Yeah, she you got to see it. It's hard to explain because I didn't really see the whole detail, but I could see why you said that, because she was still a mom and a superhero,
Right,
and she was
right,
still
yep.
doing both jobs.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But look at the one where she became she was wearing the blue and black, and this guy was sponsoring her to be a superhero by herself instead of the family, because you know it's a
Okay.
family show. It's a
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
but yeah, I could see why you said that, because she was
So,
still that mother. That's what's up.
mhm,
That's a nice
mhm.
character too, because a lot of people say Wonder Woman. Like everybody, like 5 people said Wonder Woman.
Oh, really?
I think I was the only one that said Supergirl. I think I was the only
Okay.
one that said Supergirl. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. And I'm the
So
only one who
which,
said this character.
you the only one. Listen, you're the only one that said a character outside of Wonder Woman. Like no, and my daughter said Catwoman, but okay. Let's
Okay.
see.
Okay.
Okay, now this one gonna be tough since you had trouble coming up with a superhero.
Yeah.
This does not mean she have to be evil or bad, but what about a villain?
Mm.
If you could compare her to a villain, because villains are just as strong
Yeah.
at what they do as a superhero
Who would
is.
she be as a villain? Name some villains. I know.
I'm about to say, you better not sit up and tell me you don't know any villains.
I don't know, Mark. I don't. You know,
Okay,
watch TV, Marcus.
okay, we got.
Um,
Let's see, we got
who is it? Catwoman. Though she's a villain.
we can say that's who my daughter said she used in comparison with her mom, because she
Okay.
was
Who
kind of
else?
good and bad. Catwoman, let's
Okay.
say the Joker, the Riddler. I'm not gonna go into Superman because he got all these Kryptonians and things.
Oh, you can use it. You can use a
Spider-Man,
male.
huh?
You can use a male
You can use
figure.
whatever, whoever. You got Venom,
Mhm.
who is now, I guess, a good guy now. He was Spider-Man's arch rival.
Mhm.
Sandman,
Mm.
Magneto.
I don't even know who that
See,
is.
you won't even know who they are, so you won't be able to compare to them anyway. So
No, no. Who is no, she wouldn't be that bad. I was
who?
gonna say Vanos, but no, she wasn't that bad.
Who?
I can't see her. The one member in when all of the characters came together in the one movie, the Black Panther, Thanos.
Thanos.
When he got rid of, I guess, everyone.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Oh.
He could have been. I mean, I don't know how you would compare her to him, but
Yeah, no.
he was a tough one. It's okay if you
Mhm.
can't think anymore.
No, it would have to be Catwoman then, because she was good and bad then. I can see both sides playing both roles.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, she had her bad moments
Mm-hmm.
and you
And then
didn't see the bad moments, and she was just out for the kill.
right. I was just about to say you was so stuck into her beauty that, or the good moments, where you didn't see the bad moments. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hmm.
What about 3 ladies that inspired you
Ooh, 3
throughout your
ladies
life?
throughout my life. 3 ladies that inspired me. Well, of course, my mom.
Okay.
Oprah.
Okay.
Really like Oprah. Not with the first career portion, but when she became spiritually involved and, you know, helping people to relate or get to the inner core of themselves, you
Right.
know,
Right.
that part.
Right. I agree with that. Oprah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Who else?
Maya Angelou.
Oh, Maya Angelou is deep.
Yeah.
Deep. Deep. Yeah. You know, I did do some studying on Maya Angelou. She was wow,
and,
profound, and so
and
young.
yeah, and
Wow.
and what we found out about her when she died, it was like, what?
Yes.
And
I
and
mean,
and to become who she was before she died, man, that's powerful.
that woman was, whoo,
Yeah, she
she
went
was
through a lot.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still inspired. You know, people like that, I'm like, geez, I
yeah,
can get close.
yeah. If you could just get the right at the end of their struggle, their bad moments, that would be like just enough.
Mm-hmm.
As they was coming out of that dark side, that'll be enough,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Yep.
Yeah.
So your mom, Oprah, and
Mm-hmm.
who is the third?
Maya.
Okay,
Maya
Maya.
Angelou's very good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, out of those three women, do all of them kind of like um, play a role in who you are now? And what if they do? What is it like?
Ooh, yeah.
I
Definitely.
know the strength is like one of the biggest things.
Yes. And just being more spiritually in tuned.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. All
yeah,
three of them are. Yeah.
yeah.
I like your choices. I like your choices. That's what's up. Now here's the magical question.
Uh-oh.
If they inspired you based off of the spirituality of things,
Mm-hmm.
how spiritual are you in tune?
Um, and I am a work in progress.
That's the best answer you can give me.
I am a work in progress. I'm not
The
ashamed to
best.
admit it.
That is the
You
best.
know, I am still, I am, how should I say? I'm just a work in progress.
Well, that's cool because that's probably the best answer you can give someone. You can never say that I'm on the level that Maya Angelou was on spirit, you know, when it's
No,
pertaining to spirit.
no.
Because you
I aspire to be.
hey, listen, because you really don't know if that's the real Maya Angelou. You don't know what that
Exactly.
was. So yeah,
Exactly.
that's the best answer you can give when you're dealing with spirituality. You can never say,
Yep.
oh, I'm 100%, you know, no, you're not. You're in tune, but that don't mean that you follow.
No, no,
So,
no.
okay.
I want to have a very good relationship with God.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
At the closing of this life.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And while I'm here, you know, if he lead me in everything that I do,
Mhm.
that means that I would treat everyone fairly,
Mhm.
with respect. Um, and I probably provide a lot of help to people.
Okay. Got you. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Do that, because that's what my
Because
goal is.
let me specify on that, because you said you're gonna provide a lot of help to who?
People who
People.
need help. Yes, people.
Need
God's people.
God's people need help, right? That's
We
what you just,
all do.
huh?
We all do. I want to be a blessing to someone. When you're being a blessing to someone, I think that's just the best thing that you can do.
That's the best reward. Well, the best reward is what you receive from the blessing.
Mhm.
Hey, look, so I'm glad you clarified need and people. All right.
Mhm. Mhm.
So these people, this won't be edited, FYI. So, the people,
Oh my goodness.
because it could be categories. It could be people that's, well, you did say need, so it don't matter. Hey, so
People in general, though, just people.
loved ones included.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about
You know,
friends? What
I'm
about
the
friends?
person. Not Marcus Coleman.
Wow. It wasn't even about me. It's not about me.
Yeah, if my friends need me,
Oh,
or you know, I'm the person that help people that don't know I'm helping them.
Right.
When it comes to like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I don't want people to think that I'm doing something like
For sure.
perfect example. Now they may know. Like someone said to me, "Oh, I helped that person, blah blah blah,"
Mm-hmm.
and I may have helped the same person, but I'm not going to tell you I helped them.
Right.
That's defeating the purpose. What good am I doing by
Right.
telling you I helped someone?
Right, because you did what you was gonna do.
Right. I'm not doing
what you was supposed to do. If that person did the same thing that you did, hey, that's on that person. They gonna get blessed just like you gonna get blessed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody, "Oh, well, I did this or I did that for that person."
Right.
I don't need that.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're closing it out. I know you. Let me see your glass. Hold your glass up.
See, I didn't drink anything. Oh, Kristen Marcus wanted to ask you a question.
What, girl? You better drink.
What?
Scoot out the way. Scoot
Here's
out the
Kristen.
way. Okay.
You want me to scoot out the way?
Yeah, get out. You fired.
I'm fired.
Yeah, you fired. I edit the exchange.
He want to see you.
See me like for what?
He want to ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just stay off the camera. Golly.
I mean, I can get on.
She gonna get on.
You a YouTube
You know me, I'm
guru.
next to you, babe. I don't mind. I ain't shy. All right, come on now, Marcus. This wasn't scheduled, so you know my time is precious and it's not monetary. So I'm helping a friend.
All right. So
I'm sorry, I ain't talked to you in a while. I gotta give you. You know, I gotta troll you.
No, I don't.
Okay.
This is not the personal time for us to. No, we're not gonna discuss it.
You know what?
Yeah. Hey, look.
Somebody just called me. See, I tried to be nice.
Wow.
I get up with
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, but
Okay.
question. It's just one question, and you can clarify as long as you want to. So, if you was to grade, no, I'm gonna ask two questions. I'm sorry. Give me one word that describes your mom.
Amazing.
Okay, amazing. Look
Yeah,
at her.
really.
Look at her. She over there absorbing it too. Why?
For real, cause she loves. Well, okay, I guess I just talk about me instead of my brothers, but like, I don't know, she loves us and like always has our back, always supports our dreams. Like, I don't know, and I can always go to her. I don't know, she is what a mom should be. Like, just like my rock, you know? Like, I'll be 56 and I'll be like, Mama, I need to come over and spend the night, girl. And I know she gonna have my back and be like, yeah, you can. That's
what's up, man. I'm not gonna say what she said earlier, but I'll let you see it when you say.
I feel like she always hard on herself. She always it's so weird. Like,
no, I know this time I wasn't.
Oh, you wasn't? Okay, good.
She wasn't, but it was something that she said. It was something that she said, and I swear y'all had like identical thoughts. So.
No, we share the same brain. It's so weird. Like, we're so connected. Like,
don't ever tell anyone that you share a brain with someone.
Not like share a brain, but like we're just very.
Because look, it's something that you don't know about your mom that I know. I don't know if you ever seen your mom talk to herself in the corner. Have you ever seen that?
I already knew some shade, so you can't say nothing about my mom. I'm like,
oh, okay.
Like,
well,
that's why we look.
So that means
talking.
Okay, that mean okay. Well, I'm gonna leave that out of there. I thought I was gonna put you on blast, Sandra, but I couldn't because she already know that you're a little.
My mama. You can't tell me about my mama.
My baby got me.
Okay, I love that. I love that. Now, grade your mom. A, B, C, D, E.
A++.
Oh.
For real, she a good mom.
Okay. I got you. A++.
I always tell her she really bodied this. Like, she make it look so easy. Like, I don't see how, like, it's three of us. Like, I have two brothers, one's in heaven. And I just don't understand how, like, she's the same person for all of us. Like, when we need something, we go to her. When we need advice, like, I mean, we go to our daddy too, but it's just like, I just don't see how you able to be that person for all three of us. Like, it just don't make sense to me.
Wow.
Like, how are you? And I feel away too, because it's just like, first off, how you gonna be they best friends too? Like, how are we all just, I don't know, it just don't make sense.
I get what you're saying.
I feel away because, like, I mean, I'm cool with sharing my mama. Like, I know that. But it's like, how are you this deep with all of us? It's getting fake. Like, you can't just be that cool with everybody. I don't know.
Hey, Hey, look, I'm glad you said that, and I'm not gonna edit this because I want like people around you, girls around your age to see this, because what your mama said earlier, once again, what you just said, she pretty much answered the question, but because you don't understand it right now, that means you're paying attention, but you don't understand. So when you get older and you go out and experience motherhood, watch this.
Okay.
Watch this.
You know, I'm like, I got a lot of experience, Marcus.
Hey, look.
And then I was saying, let's talk about motherhood. Yeah.
But watch this. Watch this. You're gonna look back. You're gonna look back at this interview, and you're gonna be like, wow. Now I understand mom. Now I understand the resilience in mom. You're gonna understand it. Watch. I'm glad you said that.
The resilience in like my mama. Oh shoot, I already do. Like she just, I don't know. She like literally like a superwoman. Like I just don't see how she do it. I really don't.
Well, I guess
I understand when I always say like when I become a mom, then I'll get my woman superpowers. That's what I always say, because like I don't know, this is mamas in general. They just be making it happen, and I just don't see how they do that. Like with everything in my life, every crisis. I'm 26, y'all. I'm 26 years young.
Let's edit.
Okay, Marcus, let's do the age. Let's play the age game here.
Nah, we ain't playing no age game, cuz I say my age.
But I don't know. It just don't make sense. Like with every crisis I've had, every problem in my entire life. So this is over a span of 26 years. I'm very dramatic too. So some stuff not that deep, but it's deep to me.
Right.
And all this time, like every time in a crisis, I'm like, just relax. We're gonna get through this together. And she always say that. I'd be like a wave of like relief comes over me, because I'm like, you're right. Like I have my mama, like we gonna get through this. And like, I don't know, it's nothing that I just feel like with God, like nothing's ever too much, but it's just like with God and my mom, like I just feel like everything, you know, like
everything is perfect. Like nothing can go wrong.
And no shade to my daddy, because this is not the Father's Day. Because I feel sorry for him too.
Right.
Shout out to Paul. One of my besties.
Shout out to Paul.
But yeah, and that's why I guess like I am excited to be a mother one day, because just so I can, I guess,
experience it.
Yes, I am nervous because how she do it. It goes back to how does she do it? Because she had 3 of us, like, and taking care of us. Like, I just don't get it. Like, it's still, I still haven't wrapped my mind around it.
Well, that's the depth. What you're trying to figure out, it's in you already. Trust me, it's in you right now. Once you unleash it, you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand, because you're gonna.
I'm like, hold on, Marcus. Hold on. What's that? Hold on, this baby. Hold on.
You're gonna be good. Watch. Because you already just acknowledged, you know, what your mom is capable of doing or has done. So when you acknowledge that, now when you have your child, it's gonna be like, oh, I could change this diaper. I can do this. I can do that. But when I'm struggling, when it's the time where you can't depend on mom, you're gonna be like, oh, I need help. And when you do it, you're gonna say, oh, so that's how mom did it.
But it's just like
you're gonna do it.
Well, of course, I'm gonna body it just like you. Just like grandma killed it. Like strong women come from strong women. So like it's already.
There you go.
Like I'm not worried about that. Like
she proclaiming something here.
Grandma is so strong, and like I just be looking at y'all like I want to be like y'all. Like I just don't see. I don't know. I'm just impressed.
She proclaimed something here. She proclaimed 2 things, actually. I don't know if you caught the part about the baby.
So I knew I came from some, because
that's right.
It's not on me, it's in me.
Strong.
Right.
I wish I would have got cute for this little interview.
But
we have some good content.
Yeah, Mom.
Yes.
Could you like yank her out the chair?
He's like who
no.
Yes?
Hey, but look,
you can leave. I'll leave review.
Hey, no, but seriously,
leave review. That's how you get people.
Hey,
shut the podcast down.
Well, get out of here. Bye.
I will have all of my Instagram followers and Twitter followers. We will report these pages.
Wow. Well.
You know what I'm saying? She's so sweet.
And I'm not gonna edit this part too. I'm gonna leave it in too.
Oh
FYI.
goodness! You know, Kristen's a character.
Now you heard what she said, right?
Yeah.
You heard everything that she said, and what you said, and what you said. Like, you don't have to worry about her. That's crazy.
Nope. Don't have
Wow.
to worry about him.
That's tough right there. I might put y'all show out first. I don't know, because that kind of did did something to me, because you sitting up here talking about what your mom did, and I mean you went over like $100,000. Then she came and pretty much like said same thing that you said without the full understanding. So that means when she have her, you gonna see, you got a good one there.
Yeah.
Look at
Making me
you.
proud. I'm like, that shocks me when she says that.
Yeah, and you could tell it's genuine too, because it's like she was literally, if y'all were face to face or we were at a table and she said that, she'll look directly at you and say that. She didn't look at the camera most of the time or nothing. So see, now you can drink your wine. Go and take a big mouthful. Kudos, super mom it is. All right, so I got a couple more questions. I guess I'll just bring them up off top now.
Yeah, because we not staring at the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this up, and I'm gonna ask a couple more questions.
Okay.
Just to close out the show.
Okay.
So, all right. So your mom, descriptive word is love. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is your moment to actually express to viewers in 1 minute why your mom is who she is, or why you love her, whatever you want to say to her. You're not talking to me, but you're talking directly to your mom. So I want you to look in the camera. I'm gonna give you a minute to say whatever you want to say with the ending of Happy Mother's Day.
Oh my gosh.
How about this?
I am so blessed.
Hold up before you do.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna edit that.
Okay.
Before you do that. Before you do that. Oh my God, please don't start. I'm gonna ask one question before that. What is the perfect Mother's Day gift? And I know your mom's situation, that's why I'm asking.
Because it's her situation with my mom having dementia. The best gift that I can give her is just being with her, having her family with her, and just showing her that we love her.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I thought you was gonna say? Because I had said, oh, you know what? I can't wait to ask Sandra this question, because I know what you went through, and that's what brought us closer to who we are. Which with her losing your father, and then her disease taking over, whatever. When I thought you would have said, I would bring my father back, and I would get rid of her disease. That's what I thought you would have said for Mother's Day.
Oh,
but because of your situation and the descriptive word that you said, that resemble your mom, it's perfect, because you said to give her the love, and that's all we could do. We can only give the flesh love, and the spirit, it's on a whole different page. So that's what's up. I love that.
Yeah.
I love y'all relationship just off of what you told me today. I love that. Okay, yes. So you want to say something?
No, I'm right now. I'm feeling pretty good because of what my daughter said.
I think it's the wine.
No, it's not.
No, but that's what's up, man. You know what? No. And that's the purpose of my show. It's not to like popularity, and if I can get one view, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's not about that. It's just like, it's something that I want out of this show that's gonna motivate someone, or it's gonna inspire someone to be like, hey, I'm sitting up here. Kids, they might say, oh, I'm sitting up here talking about I don't like my mom because she couldn't buy me a pair of shoes and this and that, da da da. And I what you said, like, it's just it's just a I don't know if I want to use the word overwhelming, but it's a feeling that you get, because it's like a sense of relief that you pretty much accomplished what you wanted to accomplish by just this interview. You know what I mean? So it's like we can cut the interview. We can cut the interview right now. Click, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes you feel, it the
Yeah,
com-
and to all the young mothers out here, they
Mhm.
know that we always in a situation where you don't know if you're doing the right thing, or if you feel like you're hurting your kid, or you're being too hard on your kid. You're not,
Mhm. You doing the
go
best
with
that you
what you
can.
feel on the inside. Yes,
Yep.
and just do it. Your kid is gonna come around and they're gonna know when they become an adult, I am the person I am because of you.
Yep.
What you taught
Kudos.
me.
Kudos.
Yeah, so I am. And thank you for having this open forum for us to
Mhm.
express to our mothers, because I am, if I could tell my mom and she understood, I am just so very blessed to be
Yep.
her child.
Yep. That's what's up. No
Very
problem.
blessed.
Wow.
Mhm.
All right. So this will be the moment where you can
Mhm.
say exactly what you would want to say to your mom for Mother's Day in 1 minute.
In 1 minute.
Whatever you want to say, express your love for it, just say it.
Oh, I would just say, I love you, Mom. You're the best mother. Um, the things that you taught me is just unbelievable. What you instilled in me. And I know it came from not only her, but her parents.
Yeah.
Just like my daughter said, it comes from our ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, strong women raise strong women.
Yep. To be stronger. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
So she was just amazing too,
Yeah.
just my heart feels, just
Mm-hmm.
love her.
That's
You
what's
know
up.
what? You can't even express how much you love someone.
Well, your mom. I,
Yeah,
yeah,
when
I
you
know
when
what
you
you're
love
saying.
someone wholeheartedly, you can't even. I don't think I even ever had anything bad to say about my mom.
Yep. Same here.
So she did a good job.
Yep. That's what's up. And
Mhm.
likewise, you're doing a good job. So wait, hold up. No,
Yeah.
your mom is doing a good job because she's still here. Because even though she's going through a situation,
Mhm.
that love is still there no matter what. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
y'all still got that connection on earth. So
Mhm.
she's doing a good job, just like you're
Mhm.
doing a good job. And then next year,
Yes.
Kristen's gonna be doing a good job.
Well, I
She
don't know.
said it, not me. I didn't. She said it, not me. I'm gonna leave that alone. But she said it, not me. She said, "I want to experience being a mom." You want me to play it back for you? She said it. She
Well,
said
you
it.
know what? At this
She
point,
said she's
I am
she's
ready.
excited.
I am ready to be a grandmother.
That's what's
I
up.
am ready. I'm ready to just be able to spoil my little grandbaby.
Yeah. Now see,
I'm
that's
gonna have
another
to
show. I'm gonna
now.
leave it
I'm
alone.
gonna have to.
I'm
Okay.
because I'm just as guilty. I was gonna say you don't want to spoil them, but I'm guilty because
See, you're guilty.
my grandson called me every Tuesday and Wednesday. Papa, I'm coming over to your house. No, it's not Thursday, man. Like he just loved being around me. I don't even know why. Like we don't do nothing but sit around the house and whatever, just chill.
Mhm.
But
Oh.
so yeah. So to wrap up the show, I'm gonna say this to
Mhm.
all the mothers: Happy Mother's Day. Um, make sure you never curse yourself by your mistakes, through your mistakes. How about that? If you
Mhm.
curse yourself through mistakes, make sure you learn from the mistakes and you make the best out of that situation, no matter what. This is Marcus Coleman, and I'm saying peace and God bless. This is Motivating Community Voice, and y'all have a good day.